Hi everyone, my name is Alex Dunbar, and today it's a little bit of a different format, but I'm going to be sharing with you INTUIBIT, which is my cordless drill redesign concept. So diving into the problem, I found that a lot of novice users can be scared or intimidated on approaching power drills and other power tools. So to address that, I did some user interviews and tried to gather some insights. So first of all, I found a general lack of understanding on what the different parts of a drill do or the knowledge to use these drill tools confidently. They would say things like, I don't know how to remove the battery or change the bit, um, or even I don't know how to use this safely, which is never something you want to hear. And then secondly, mostly from professionals, I found that there's a lot of comments on the weighting balance of a drill, which has an impact on comfort, and some quality concerns with cheaper drill controls. And then finally design. So a couple novice users actually pointed out that the styling and yellow black coloring of this drill was actually confusing, and they couldn't figure out which parts of the drill were important controls and which parts were just styling. So with that in mind, the goal was to not just make a better drill, but also enable users to complete more projects than they would normally take on. And so looking into that, I did a teardown of a drill and looked at the motor configurations, did a couple different cardboard prototypes here, and found that the traditional drill configuration with the motor and drivetrain actually worked the best for a lot of weight and efficiency reasons. And then some sketch exploration of existing drills and modified drill forms, feeling out what I wanted to do. And then finally came up with my final sketch concept, very minimal design with bright colors highlighting these important controls to make them really stand out. And then now I'll show you my final design and point out 3 features of that. So starting with that, it is this clean minimal design. I used colors to brightly highlight the chuck, the torque controls, the forward and reverse drive switch, the trigger. And then you can see that the confusing torque numbers were taken out, and I replaced it with these icons that would kind of more accurately or more intuitively show what's going on. And then the second major feature is a feedback display. So whenever there's an issue, it will show up on a display that faces the user in the back of the drill. So here you can see the chuck is highlighted with the same green color as on the design. And it says here, oh, it's detecting that the bit is loose, so you need to tighten the chuck. And so I think that this feature would help guide new users who aren't exactly sure what's going on when they're using a drill for the first time or first couple times. And then here you see like a screw is stripped, so it's saying lower the torque. So again, with the matching color to that part on the drill. And then a low battery message, change or charge the battery. And then right here, select forward or reverse. The user hasn't selected a drive direction yet. Again, with the same bright colors as indicated on the drill itself. And then the final feature, major feature, is the ability to learn off of an integrated website. So right when you scan the QR code on the side of the drill, you're brought to this website, immediately presented with safety and setup instructions. So you can get started right away, have the confidence that you're doing everything safely, and be able right below it to access DIY ideas that have been curated in YouTube video form so you can follow along. And then, so these features, I believe, would have a really strong impact on improving the drill experience. User knowledge could be benefited by reducing confusion with the screen on the back. The product feel has been improved by adjusting the battery, making it more compact, adjusting the ergonomics of the handle, slightly tweaking that to be more comfortable for smaller hands. And then finally, the design, a minimalist design, a lot more intuitive controls with icons instead of random numbers on the torque. And then benefits to users, I really hope that this design would enable people to tackle more projects that they wouldn't normally feel comfortable doing, solve these problems for themselves at home with a useful tool like a drill, and then have more confidence to maybe expand and go on to other power tools. Um, and then in the future, I would just want to improve the charging base, which I would like to work more on this. And then also maybe apply this same intuitive or minimalist design language across a wide portfolio of power tools. So maybe like a circular saw and other common tools so that people could also be comfortable using those. Thanks so much for listening to my presentation, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.